Summit Slide Rentals, and this is the first piece of our 55-foot obstacle course. This is the part that connects into the slide piece. You can see there's a flap here, and they just now turned it off. There's a flap by the blower over here, and then along the back, which is actually the entrance, there is no flap at the entrance. But you come around to the other side, there is a flap and a tube over there also. Currently, you only need one blower on this unit. As it gets older, it's very possible you will need two. But for the moment, we're good with one. So I'm quickly unhooking our tubing. From the blower. And you can see it is coming down. Now this unit also has the loops that connect into the other one. They are on this side. You get a good view of them there. Like I said in the other video, take the strap that came on it and loop it through like a shoelace to the other one. That way you have double strength hold. You have the Velcro plus what I call the shoelace. Right now, they're stepping out all the extra air and flattening the pieces. It is very hot out here today, so the kids do have socks on. These little punch-ups, or they're called pop-ups, have been laid flat. And they're starting to squish the side of the slide. Once they get done with that one, they're going to pull the other one down as well. Everything gets pushed down and made as flat as possible. They're pulling it to the seams on the side. Okay, she's grabbing that side. This really works better with 3 people, but it is possible with 2. That center part right there is the heaviest part. They started on the edges, moving in towards the center to pull it over because that's heavy. That's where the slide was. And she's going to get her third person. Okay, and then from there, they're going to pull the other side on top of that once they get all the air out. Okay, he is choosing to keep his shoes on, or either that or move really quick because this is very hot right now. We try and avoid shoes on the top of the inflatables, but when it's on the outside, it doesn't matter. Okay, so at this point, they're going to take their straps and they're going to put them on the side with the flap, which is the side over there. And they're going to start rolling from the opposite side. That way the air gets pushed out. We usually start with 2 rollers and 1 walker, but then as they get further along, sometimes the walker will need to help roll. They're throwing up the bottom and placing their straps parallel so they do not cross, and they're sticking halfway out. We like to think that we think smarter, not harder. Excuse me, work smarter, not harder. Okay. And this is one of those things that the slower you are, the smaller it gets. And this is a heavy unit. Yep, it ate his shoe. He is squishing it as he's walking. That's his job right now. We're getting close to the slide part, so this is going to be where he's really important. They are trying to apply equal pressure to keep it that burrito shape rather than a cone. On a long day, this is usually about where we need a third person because it gets kind of tiring. And we're getting a little lopsided, but we're still doing fine. Okay, you can see all that air just flooded out, and our straps are in place to be brought up and around and to be tied. All right, thank you. From Lee Summit Slide Rentals, we'll see you soon.